Welcome to Everybody's Got a Price with your host, Jeff Dye, and my lovely, lovely boyfriend, Josh Nelson.
Nice. 2 weeks. We've been boyfriend and girlfriend.
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, man. I dressed up today, so
yes,
I'm good.
Always in the Padres gear.
I was in the Padres gear, rocking it. We got a Giants fan, I noticed that.
I know.
And we got
we're
just
doing
a
all
whatever,
the things.
whatever baseball team you like to this week.
Yes, but in honor of moving to Texas, I bought myself a Texas hat.
Are you moving?
Well, I'm not official. I mean, I'm still be in California.
Oh, okay. So
We're gonna buy a home in Austin. Also, I'll be I was gonna say bi-coastal, but that's not true.
I guess the third. Well, that's Houston would be third coast.
Well, I'd say I'll be two state Jeffy. You know,
All
Texas and California. But I was like, excuse to buy myself a hat.
Cool. And you're leaving LA then?
No, I'll have to keep my place.
I know,
keep my
I'm just
place.
fucking with you.
Just said that.
I'll introduce the guest. Very, very funny
Yes.
comedian. I love this guy. I love hanging out with this guy. You guys, very funny. Stephen Fury.
What's up?
Yeah, clap it up.
Happy to be here, dude.
Thanks for being here, brother.
Yeah, it's fun. It was great. I love this street. There seems like a lot of fronts. Have you seen that? Like, there's like a hair studio with no one in it.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a guy who just sells doorknobs. I'm like,
Yeah.
these are
Definitely
Persian
a front.
fronts.
Yeah,
these
yeah.
are Persian
Here's
fronts.
the thing, though. I am agreeing with you, and then also asking a genuine question. I have seen so many fucking fronts. There's one place that's literally right by the Whole Foods that occasionally me and my old buddy, we used to go in just to annoy them. Because we knew it was such a front. Like, they'd have like 3 racks of clothes. It was this huge thing. We're like, we're looking for a hat. And they were like, it's like they knew we were fucking with them. Like, these people, they didn't want to come in here. Anyways, but what is it a front for?
I would guess some kind of organized crime thing where you say, instead of making money yourself, you put it into the business and say the business is making money.
But what crimes?
Whatever Persians do, I don't know.
It's money laundering. That's how they clean their money.
Money laundering.
I know it's money laundering. For what?
Drug dealing,
Yeah,
like
whatever they're doing.
anything. Like, what do you think
Breaking
organized
Bad,
crime is? Drug
Well, that's
dealing.
what I'm always. But there's too many
Human
fronts.
trafficking.
I don't like to think that there's that much crime. This many fronts?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's
I
a lot
saw
of Lambo
I
trucks
saw
out
a
here.
typewriter repair store in Kansas City, and I go, no way that's real. Not that they're selling typewriters. You bring in the typewriter, they'll fix it for you. It's
Yeah.
like there's no way that there's a market for that.
My favorite is in K-Town, like when all the signs are just in Korean.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, that's not.
Right.
Dude, I went into one. There's a lot of pool halls in
Flip
in-
phones.
Yeah. You guys are bringing those back. One time I went into Korea, and there's a lot of, or Koreatown, might as well be Korea. There's a lot of places to play pool.
Yeah.
But I think they're like gang hideouts because there's 2 next to them, and they're kind of fun because you can bring your own alcohol to them. It was a good late
Oh, they're
night.
not even selling booze.
No. So you can get hammered at the bar, get a 12-pack,
Yeah.
bring your girl in there, do whatever you do in there, and then leave and bang. So I would go in there.
$12 the whole night.
Yeah, exactly. This was early
Just
LA.
quarters on the pool table.
Yeah.
They're like, what is this place?
Dude, I went to the wrong one next door, and it was all Korean smoking, and a woman at the front door just goes, "This not for you." I was like, all right, I guess
She's
I'm
right.
next door. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is not
she was right.
for me. And I just went to the
Yeah.
one next door.
That is terrible customer service.
I was like, okay, it's not for me.
Not for
Some
you.
things aren't for you, and I was completely okay with that.
Yeah.
Smoking
I
darts.
wish there was more of that.
Yeah, there should be a couple things. Going to a salon, the chick goes, "It's not for you."
Yeah.
It's all good.
I feel like that when I do yoga. Sometimes all these moms are going, did
Yeah.
you have to come in here? This is not for
100%.
you. There
Yeah.
should be more of that. That's
Yeah.
what the episode's called. This is not for you.
And that's okay. It's just gonna make you not feel uncomfortable. If I would have gone in that Korean drug den and just started playing pool with the girl, it would have been a worse night. But they helped me
They
by
helped you.
telling me,
Yeah.
"This not for you."
Right, it's
That's
good.
great.
It's honest. In fact, I'm playing Seattle on Saturday, and if you're one of these people who lives at the Chaz, you decided to start a dumb little area for Black Lives Matter, and you got green hair, you don't even know any black people, but you want to virtue signal about it, and you think it's okay to walk your boyfriend around in a leather dog costume late at night, and you're non-binary. My comedy's not for you.
This is not for you. You're gonna sit at
You
the front.
don't need to
taking
come to my
tickets.
show.
Jeff's gonna be out there measuring bangs.
Yeah.
This not for you.
Not for you.
It's
Actually,
not
I can
for
just
you.
look at you and go, not for you. And I'm doing you a favor. You're not
Yeah,
going to
you're-
like it.
So just don't come.
My bullshit's not for you.
I think your tour name, Jeff died. This
Yeah.
not for you.
Yeah,
The
I
next
love
tour
that.
name.
Just you in like an Asian bowl cut. You're like playing pool.
I love it.
That's their next tour name. This is not for you.
Yeah, I just, it makes me concerned that there might be that much crime going on. One front per town, I like that. But like just so many fronts.
Also, all the psychic places around here. There's like 6 psychic places.
Yeah, and they're always like, they're always in like you never see a psychic place and it's got giant pillars of gold out front. It's always in like some horrendous little house that looks like the house from that, I think it was called, what was the movie Big? What was the one with the old man who didn't sell his house? It was a Pixar movie and it was super sad. Up. So their house is like the up one. It says Psycho front. It's like, if you knew anything, you wouldn't be in this fucking...
Or it's in a little strip mall and you go, this is terrible. Yeah, what is...
Focus on yourself. Don't read me too much. Look in the mirror. Look at your palms.
I don't think they know the future at all.
One time I went to a psychic place, true story, and they had a note, and it was like, call for appointment. And you're like, why didn't you just know I was coming already?
Also,
like,
here's how you know those places are fucking terrible. I don't even know if they're real or whatever, but like they're definitely terrible. You've never seen a line. You know, like, oh, did you have an appointment? Yeah. Like, no, they're available. Yeah. That's how you know it sucks. There's nobody waiting. Like, oh, are you getting your reading too at 11? Like, it's fake.
Yep. I love their appointment too. You call, there's like, hi, okay, can I get your name? Your mother's maiden name, your social security, the street you grew up on, and then they can find everything about you because you pre-ordered it.
Yes. I believe you must have lost a sister. I'm like, that's all over the internet. The psychic for the stars has to be the biggest scam I've ever seen. And they like have these Netflix shows where some gay kid who's like, I can see you knew Brittany Murphy. It's like, yes, IMDb showed that he worked with Brittany Murphy on 4 projects. Like that psychic to the stars is the biggest scam.
They're like, they went through your trash. Yeah. They're just telling you all these things.
Yeah, but because if you're
quite
not
fond of Kit Kats after 11 p.m.
You're
like, no, this is
how do you know it?
But they try to be not too on the nose. You're a funny guy. I am a comedian. Yeah.
I've been known to say a joke or two.
Bullshit. It's all a scam.
You haven't been in a relationship. You haven't been in a relationship for a while.
They tried to take you for a ride.
Yeah, they tried to take me. I went into one and she was like, she goes, you look, something's happened in your past life that you did. It's giving you bad relationship karma. I was like, oh, geez.
She's like, I'm getting John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, no. No,
I'm getting Filipino boys in the attic.
No,
maybe the film.
We should look up dates of people we know and famous people, and then find the dates of who famous people died. Because wouldn't it be great if John Wayne Gacy died the exact day Josh Nelson was born?
I mean, explain a lot of things.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That smell in his house?
Yeah.
His house smells.
Smells like kids in the basement, dude.
No, it's not the day.
Josh, when's your birthday?
March 4th, bitch.
Gosh, that'd have been great. No. So, yeah, because if we could always just start doing that, be like, Malcolm X died the same day Jeff Dye was born.
I'm going to be honest. I think she said I was like probably a Viking king. So I probably did a lot of things that were like probably not very good to women, because I was a Viking.
When I look at you, I see Viking king.
Sorry, dude.
There's so many average people. You weren't just like an average person.
No, she said I was a Viking king.
That's ridiculous.
And so I must not have treated women very well. So she said I had bad relationship karma. And here's the kicker. I go, well, how do I fix that? She goes, well, we can do karma cleansing classes once a week for about 12 weeks, and
Let me guess, that wasn't free.
No, it was like $300 a class.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was gonna be like $1,500 or some bullshit. It was like, this is insane.
Have you got $3,000? One sucker then.
Yeah, I didn't go back and see her. I was just like, well, I guess I'll be single. It's fine.
Have you ever done a psychic?
Nah, I don't need to know. I don't think it's gonna end well, so I don't want to look into the future. Keep it a guess because my time's coming to the end. I got bad knees.
Yeah, but knees don't mean you're going, dude.
You don't know. Mine are that bad.
Really?
I think this one's got AIDS.
They seem fine, dude.
I cut them all up.
You don't got the sugar. That's when you lose
diabetes?
The legs. Yeah, for sure, dude.
I got the gout, which is the rich man's sugar.
Yeah, that's a good one, though.
It is. It's little. I don't eat enough fun stuff or have been drinking enough recently to get it, so it's a little alarming.
My buddy's got the gout, and it's fine. Because here's the thing. He has the gout because his life rules. He eats steak like 4 times a day.
He normally whiskeys. Really
he drinks a shit ton of whiskey. He's having a good time. Like it's Brant.
Yeah, of course.
Brant just is a victim of having too cool of a life.
Yes.
So that's what gout is.
Yeah, I'm not Brant, though. My life isn't that good. I'm one of those poor guys with gout, and let me tell you, it doesn't sit as well when you're not driving a Bentley or a Mercedes.
God bless America.
I mean, Brant.
Even a guy like him could have gout.
Yeah, so let me see someone in Thailand or Africa that has gout like me.
Yeah, there's no gout in Somalia. There'd be.
You show me a pirate with gout.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Ahoy matey.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Brant doesn't drive a Bentley either. He's whatever.
No, Brandt's got a great life.
Giants hat. You a big Giants fan? Are you from NorCal?
Yeah, I'm from Sacramento.
That's the gay team.
The Giants?
Yeah, they're in San Fran. And they always lean into Pride Month. They always got you go to their Twitter, it's got all the like fucking, then Gabe Kapler's like, we stand by the queers.
I mean, there's a lot of gay people in San Francisco.
You're the gay team. You like the gay team.
You know, the first dick I sucked, I was like, John Schmidt? Was that the pitcher? Josh Schmidt?
I don't know.
Oh, I never heard of him.
He was the guy he was with Bonds. Okay, I sucked my first dick, and I was like, Bonds should be in the Hall of Fame.
Now we're talking.
There we go. There we go.
That's what I'd talk about if I was blowing a guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was a Giants fan before they won all the championships, and then when they won the last one, I kind of stopped watching baseball because then everyone was like once the pink hat thing came out, and they're like,
yeah,
that's when everyone's listening. I stopped doing it. I'm more of a basketball fan. I like Kings a lot more, but
okay.
Oh, nice, Sacramento.
It's been tough Kings fan though, huh?
If this year's been tough, but it hasn't been that bad. But it's been a tough life. But it's nice to even just have them win a couple games. To be honest with you,
my brother's a Kings fan. It's besides the playoffs and being against the Lakers, like it's been a tough run.
Yeah, no, that's all we had. People still talk about it, and it's like that was like 25 years ago. Almost.
Yeah, dude.
Wait,
Vlade Divac.
35.
35. A little like 6 years younger than me. The 90s core, which is what I'm channeling today, of Giants were awesome. Kevin Mitchell, Will Clark, Barry Bonds. Like that team was a fun team.
Jeff Kent.
Yeah, Robbie Thompson. Jeff Kent was a little later.
Was he?
Yeah, but
I was more early 2000s. Like when they went on the run was when I really liked them.
Lincecum.
Big Cat.
Lincecum's the best.
Yeah.
I must see so much Lincecum content.
Yeah, something's happening with his content.
My algorithm
back.
you'd think I'm the biggest Lincecum fan in the world.
I do like Lincecum.
I think it. Yeah.
You can go.
They're just underrated. So that's what they want to like. They want to show how great he is.
And he's he was a freak. He's all little and long hair. He's fun to have. I do know when he was in the league, he was at this college party my buddy went to in San Luis Obispo, just ripping bongs and banging this like
he's the best. Yeah.
I'm like, that's pretty cool. Definitely don't hate him for it, but
well, and also like when baseball was like, we don't do drugs and drugs are bad. Like San Francisco was a cool enough town, gay team. They would be like, we like that he's a pothead, and so like Lincecum really got to like embrace that he was the pothead guy.
Yeah.
So like he was on the right team to be like, it's San Fran, like we smoke weed.
Don't you have a Lincecum story?
Yeah, you want to hear?
Yeah, let's hear
I don't know if
it.
I've shared on this podcast. So like, I threw a first pitch for the Seattle Mariners, which was the first like ceremonial first pitch I'd ever thrown. So I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's been a great
Scary,
day.
yeah.
I'm all drunk. They played the Giants, and then we go to this one bar called Pesos, which in Seattle that was like the fun bar. You know, if you're looking for beautiful women or cool guys, like that's the place you go. Pretty big drug bar. So I go to Pesos.
One more time. Where was that?
Yeah, no, it's not open anymore. It sucks, but it was the cooler bar in Queen Anne. And so we're there, and I was like, holy shit, Tim Lincecum's over there. And Seattle's such a terrible sports town that like people are like, who? And I was like, dude, he's a pitcher for the Giants. Like that's who we're playing currently. He's a really good player. So I go over there, and I walk up to him like drunk Jeff, and I'm just like, hey, man, I'm a comedian. I threw a first pitch for the Mariners today. And he looked at me like he should have. Like, all right.
You're like, same people. We both threw pitches.
We're both athletes. You know? Yeah, it was terrible. Like, in hindsight, like, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, oh, take my number. We should, you know. So anyways, he replied exactly how he should have. Just kind of like, all right, like, nice to meet you. And then I was like, he goes, I pitch tomorrow. Or no, I said, can I get a picture with you? He goes, that's probably not a good look, man. You know, we're drinking, and I pitch tomorrow. And I was like, oh, okay. And he could see, like, the disappointment in my 8-year-old eyes, you know. And so he's like, all right, let's take a pic, but, like, don't post
You were
it.
not 8 years old, by the way.
No,
like
I meant that, like, my 8-year-old, like, child,
like you were a grown-ass man who asked
no,
me this.
definitely. But, like, I was, like, a baseball player.
Yeah.
You know, like, the 8-year-old in me was brokenhearted. And so he goes, all right, let's take a picture, but just don't post it. So I take a picture with him, and then I immediately posted it.
Yeah, for sure. And tagged him.
I was like, Tim Lincecum's at Pesos. Like, I was just so stupid, but I was also pretty hammered. And he didn't pitch the next night. So I think I probably got him in a little bit of trouble.
You helped them. You helped the Seattle team.
Yeah.
That's what, smart
That's
sports
how you
fan
think
would be
about it.
like, haha, I got him. But really, It was just a bad move.
And then you bet a bunch of money on the Mariners the next
That
day.
would've been
that'd be the cool way to play
That'd
it.
be the
but
dope
I just felt terrible.
Should have posted the picture. Just did coke with Lincecum at
Yeah,
Pesos.
yeah.
Put 20 grand on
Why
Seattle
aren't
to
fans
win.
doing that?
Yeah, this is actually might be. We need to get off this podcast.
Yeah.
We need to go find out when.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
You
even
follow
know
baseball players
anymore.
around
Yeah.
or just trying to
I
ruin their
pitched
night.
Josh an idea that we won't talk about on here because I think it's a really good idea. The coup to like make a team. Remember I said?
Oh yeah.
Well, I've got a plan. We'll tell you after the pod
After the
that
podcast.
could like really be a thing that they'd later make a documentary about. Like this guy's evil genius.
Yeah, can't give you the secrets. Sorry. Should we get into it or no?
Let's do it, dude. You know how it works?
No idea.
All right, so we'll just ask you a thing, and then you tell us how much money you would do to do the thing.
Okay.
And then, like I'll say, how much to get a tattoo under your eye, and then you tell us what you would, and then we'll raise the money and we'll get you to do it. So make sure your prices are accurate.
His facial expression was great.
Yeah, because
How many times have people actually raised money?
We've done a couple things,
But it's also-
we haven't done a teardrop
that's
tattoo.
why I'm calling him full of shit for taking 5 years off of his life because it's like easy to just say these things.
Okay,
I
interesting.
would, man. So how much for do a teardrop tattoo? Since he asked you right off the gate.
And a good one too, not like a little baby one that some of these.
For me, that it would be the face tattoo would be less. The teardrop one is insinuating
Yeah.
that I killed someone in prison. So that one wouldn't be great when I'm like talking about soup on stage.
Is there a stolen valor in prison? Like we know you didn't kill
I
nobody.
think that's it for sure. They'd be like, "Where's your body?" And it was like, "Well, I definitely died on stage at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento in 2007."
Teardrop tattoo.
100.
How long does he have to
100
keep
grand.
it? How long does he have
Holy
to keep
shit.
it? It's too high.
That's not too
How
high.
long does he have to keep it?
Well, it's a teardrop
Tattoo's
tattoo.
forever.
I know, but like there is ways to remove tattoos.
I mean, fucking 5 years, bro.
All right, 5 years minimum with the teardrop tattoo.
100.
100 grand.
100.
Because 100, anyone goes, "Is that a fucking teardrop?" And I go, 100 grand. They go, "All right, I guess we can do it."
I bet Steve-O would do it for $5.
He has a dick on his face.
I know,
I just
yeah.
opened for him for like 2 weeks. He has a lot of questionable tattoos. He'd probably do it for free.
Okay, so teardrop's 100 grand. What about not a teardrop? You get to choose.
What if it says gay in cursive?
Or Chinese. People are like, "Oh, it's sick." Don't look it up. Another tattoo.
What if gay in Chinese is just a teardrop?
Well, I think it'd be a little different. Me being a comedian and me not being a comedian. As a comedian, it would just be weird if I got a face tattoo that just said like,
Not if it's
grinding
funny.
or something.
Yeah.
A funny face tattoo would be crazy. Oh, that's okay. That's not too bad. We're looked up gay in Chinese.
It's not too bad.
I mean, it looks cool.
It looks like. And then should we try to say it real quick?
Oh yeah.
I am gay.
That would be a better tattoo, I think.
That's a lot.
Tingle-a-clang-clang.
Yeah, that last one looks a little Mongolian.
我
Looks
是
like-
同性恋，
Hanximian.
God, what a tough language.
Yeah.
Let's just do.
同性恋，
Hanximian.
I think I'm going to start
That's
calling
kinda
people
fire. I
that.
know.
Yeah.
Dude, my boy Hanximian.
Don't see me.
Does
Does it say tossing men? Is that what it's saying?
Suck dick, no gag.
Suck dick no gag sounds like a word,
You
dude.
could do that. Shit, I don't know. Face tattoo. Someone give me.
10 grand.
No. That's not enough. That's not even good. Nearly enough. It'd have to be something I can't get.
There's a wrestler in
60, 70? If I could put it down like my. I could look good with like a.
Well, we're not going to give you a tattoo where your beard just covers it, bro.
No, but like a sword or something right there. But that would be crazy if I had
There
a
was a
sword thing.
pro
Yeah, the
wrestler-
Cody Garbrandt. Then Cody just got that on his face.
go to pro wrestler kanji tattoos. They weren't real. It's a character.
Bro, have you got
But
a
you look
sword,
like
though?
nah.
I don't want. Okay, I would need 200 grand if I got one of those gay fucking things on my head.
No, go to WWF. Like
Okay,
right,
those
like
are the puppets
WWE
for-
kanji tattoos.
Dude, if you get a sword, bro, people are going to challenge
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
so hard, dude.
Yeah. You'd have to get something.
I don't think it's kanji like that. I think it's
What is it?
I don't know how to spell kanji. There he is, right there. Go to the bottom one.
The Samoa
To the
guy?
bottom right with the red trousers. He's got. See, he had these tattoos all over him. Oh, those are not how I
They're
remember
terrible.
it. All right, I'm wrong.
How much
I'm
for
wrong.
that face tat that he has?
Dude?
millions and millions of dollars.
I have nightmares about that tattoo on my face.
I mean, I'm surprised. You said 60, 70,000 for a sword. That's okay.
Go to Prince Albert.
Wait, why does he have a? Why is it already open? The Prince Albert piercing.
WWE Prince
It's
Albert.
a home screen, Prince Albert.
Prince Albert,
Yeah.
WWE.
He's so worried his search history is
Yeah.
going to come
Not
up on
piercing,
this
just
Oh.
Prince Albert,
one. Oh,
WWE.
come on, man.
That looks familiar. Why does it look at recently searched?
There you go. He had a character. There it is. Go to the bottom right. Oh, see that stupid goatee? That
Oh,
one.
the tire across
This
the face?
is what I was thinking.
Oh,
that's
that's
kanji
Chinese.
tattooed on his face like that.
I mean, if you just gave me the one under my eye, that's kind of tight.
All right.
It just doesn't really fit with my vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That is the problem.
Not
I'd
for
have to
you.
not that. Yeah, kanji goes not for you. Very easy on that one.
The tattoo artist.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
for you.
I mean, that would have to be hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, but I was just trying to bring it up because he's got like a cool thing. So like maybe just underneath his.
70 grand, I would get a face tattoo if I can choose it.
Go back to that last one that we just had.
How much did you get that beard?
Yeah.
is the
This
question.
wrestler's name, Vince McMahon had to tell this guy to his face. I think we'll call you Prince Albert. Like that's such a terrible
Yeah.
name to give a guy.
You think he got those piercings before? Or he was like, fuck it.
No idea.
I mean, he does look like
A penis.
a penis with a Prince Albert tattoo.
That is true.
With the Prince Albert thing.
Poor.
Yeah, so I'd say 60, 70 grand. I get to choose it.
Okay, how much to do that tire mark, but just a temporary for like a month?
For a month?
Is Christian working while we're doing this podcast?
No, I meant to go back to the other one. I
I
meant
would
to go
say-
back. That.
For a month?
A temporary tire mark tattoo for a month.
Oh yeah, that's better. So we'll just
Yeah.
like you just have to do it for like a period of time, and it isn't real, but it's on your face
Yeah, like
for the whole
henna
month.
or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, henna.
You know, that kind of lasts for a long time. I'd go like 5 grand?
Okay,
Okay.
dude, it'd be so funny.
It'd be pretty good. It'd be great for content.
Yes,
It would,
your month as a henna
Yeah.
face guy.
how people treat me. With
I might
when
do it
look
with
like I
you
got-
just because it's funny.
We got both sides of the tire.
Yeah,
look
but
like.
I would need like. I need it to be less than a month. I think I could do like a couple weeks.
Okay.
And I'd be so mad at myself. It's just
So-
like the hair thing. The second I shave my head, I'm gonna be like, who gives a shit? That's an easy.
Yeah, the
money
month
made.
I get to choose is also February.
Okay.
Shortest month. Yeah,
Shortest
yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
It's like 3 weeks, I think.
So 5 grand for a month. Well, let's go 2 weeks.
Yeah, but we can't decide how henna works. How
Well,
long does
whatever.
how long does henna last?
Bro.
No, I think we got to get to the details of it because we're gonna get the money. You're gonna.
I
have
would
to
do.
it.
I mean, I would. Yeah, I would do that.
How long does henna last?
The problem with 2 weeks is you could just hide for 2
a
weeks.
few weeks.
Yeah,
Well,
I would do
but
that.
I'm incapable of hiding. I'm the worst. They said, Jeff, there's a virus that is trending on Twitter, and everyone's dying. The bars are closed. Basketball's over. There's no pro
Just a picture
sports.
of you at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, it was literally like, I'm like walking to the Woodman, like, what the fuck, man? Why's the bar? Like, I
You
can't.
said the woods?
The Woodman.
The Woodman,
It's like
it's
this
a bar.
that plays
In-
sports that I
oh,
like.
okay.
But it's
I
like,
like the
I'm not capable of it.
No,
I
it's
just
true.
can't. Oh wait, so a few weeks.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah, I would do that. 5 grand
All right.
for sure.
A month, 5 grand.
What about
Alright.
you, Joshy?
I mean, I think for 5 grand, temporary tattoo, I could do
Yeah,
that
a
for a
month.
month.
That's fun.
A month.
That's fun.
10 grand. I'm gonna go 10 grand.
Yeah.
10 grand.
We forget how long a month
Christian gets
is.
so mad, dude.
I do it for free.
It's a month. Yeah, it's a month. It's gonna be something I'm gonna be remembered by.
It's gonna be funny too. Yeah, and also like if you do regret it, you know, because you're a funny person, like just how funny it would be here to hear you bitch about it. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I was at a coffee shop.
Yeah, just going into places, a Starbucks. You guys see that Hellcat that just left? Just a tire across my face. They hit my coffee out of my hands.
Yeah,
you coffee?
you would be funny with it.
I just
But
have a hat, sunglasses. I'm wearing a COVID mask. Everyone's like, "This is real off-brand."
Yeah,
for Jeff.
dude.
Someone ran over this Chinese guy.
That's the problem. Is you can't cover it up. for
I
a
would
month.
just. I'm so vain.
How much
That
would you
just
do
be
it for
hard.
2 weeks?
I could do it for a few grand. I think for a couple.
So for
weeks.
$1,000, 2 weeks.
Not $1,000.
Thousands just nothing
Also, I was thinking
anymore,
about the
sadly.
actual face tattoo when we were talking about it. I was going because we were putting it all on you, which is unfair. I'm thinking I'm millions.
Oh, I wouldn't even do a tattoo
think I'm
for
millions.
millions. Yeah, so that was surprised you were that low.
Do neither of you have tattoos?
I don't have any
I
tattoos.
do, and they were the biggest regrets of my life.
Really?
I said if I ever, because I was just like a server at Red Robin or whatever, and I remember thinking if I ever get famous or rich, like the first thing I'll do is laser off all my tattoos.
What
That's the first thing I did.
What tattoos did you?
I had an armband with a cross on it. So I don't regret what it means to me, but it looked terrible, like so white trash. And then I had, do you remember American History X when he pulls down the swastika and he goes, "This means not welcome"?
You had a swastika
No,
tattooed
I
on
tried
you?
to do the yin to the yang of that, like because I was a Christian, right? So like I wanted to get like some like Christian symbol on my chest so I could be like,
That said welcome.
yeah, this means welcome.
He also
No, but it was a Celtic knot, the Holy Trinity, which is an old symbol. But then this shitty band came out called POD, and they like used it as their symbol. So I'd take my shirt off. People are like, "Oh, you like that band?" I'm like, "This is a 1,000-year-old symbol that means 3 is 1." Like I would lose my mind all the time.
he also got the Red Robin from Red Robin, dude.
Well, no, that's
The
the thing.
steak fries.
I
Got a plate
stand
of
by
steak
all
fries.
the meanings of my tattoos, but they looked so white trash, and so I just got them all lasered off.
All right.
I got a few. I don't care about them. What I do is I put them on the back of me.
Nice.
So then I'm to myself a nubile baby boy. But I got 2 on my back. I got 1 on my arm. I got a potato
yeah, it's
with
all
my
on
buddy.
the back.
Yeah.
A
Yeah, it's
potato.
smart.
I got just like a cute little potato. My buddy, we were at Edmonton.
Hearing your
House of
vernacular
Comedy.
say a cute little potato.
Yeah, it's a cute little potato. It's like kind of anime-y. My buddy, I was with him out there. He goes, "Want to get a potato tattoo?" And I was like, I think he was trying to call my bluff. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get a fucking potato
I'll do
tattoo."
it. You don't think I will?
Yeah. Next day, he had a tattoo artist in his hotel room,
Holy shit.
and then I was like, "Okay."
You're like, damn, why'd I say yes?
It's kind of cute though. It's definitely a conversation piece. If I ever take off
I
my
mean,
shirt.
you think it's cute.
It's a
yeah,
pretty
who's
cute
looking for
potato.
conversation once your shirt's off?
Hey, Steve.
I hope someone will talk to me.
Steve, what's that potato mean? Can you put your shirt back on?
Yeah.
We're at dinner right now.
Oh shit, is that a potato? That's dope.
I could see your nipples right now.
All right, how much to get a tramp stamp of that Chinese, the one that we saw earlier?
Well, tramp stamp is a little easier too, because it's behind you.
Yeah.
So as much as you hate that you have it, you don't think about it much.
So the I'm gay tramp stamp, 50 grand? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm gay?
Yeah.
No. Oh, but is it in
the
Chinese?
Chinese one.
It's in
yeah,
Chinese.
The
Yeah.
Chinese
Only
symbol.
the Chinese will know that you're gay.
Yeah, only the Chinese. That keeps them away. They're
I'm
on
only
my
gay in
ass
China
all the time.
anyways, you know?
I'm tired of these Chinese people fucking with me all the time.
Yeah.
They see I'm gay. They
I'm
leave me
straight
alone.
in every other country. China, dude.
Oh.
I'm a fag in China.
I mean, if it was the gay one, that would have to be more. But if it was just like, I don't even know, like what would be an okay tramp stamp?
Dude, all of them would be tough.
Yeah, butterflies out, tribal out.
Dolphin?
Yeah, put best tramp stamp.
It's a
Or
band, of course.
oh, I know what I'll get. I'll get this not for you right above my
yeah,
ass.
there we go.
So
Oh,
everyone
that's a
knows.
good one.
I don't know.
those
It's
are
so
horrific.
hard to look backwards and think that there was a time that looked
Oh,
good.
so bad.
The barbed wire. Ugh.
Yeah, it's that very Von
Because I have
Dutchy.
said the sentence like, "Oh fuck, she's so hot. Look at her lower back tattoo." I've said that.
That was definitely like early 2000s Von Dutchy.
Well, it's like my
West
armband.
Hollywood.
Like
Yeah.
people have trouble realizing that the armband
about this one?
was a cool.
Insert coins in slot.
That's all. Is that real?
Oh, that was very
No, but like my armband tattoo was cool for like a summer.
Yeah.
There was like a time where that was a hot tattoo, and then it just came and went so fast that now people can't even acknowledge that it once was. Look at that.
The whole paragraph.
That's ridiculous. Who knows cursive nowadays?
It's like giving a girl back shots, and you're like, "Love is patient, love is
Right.
good." That's a great way for me not to come too early.
Yeah.
You're
Like,
reading.
That's gonna take me at least 5 minutes to read. Oh, look at the
There's,
eyes.
there's no way these are
eyes.
real. Oh, terrible. Never
That's not
lie.
real. That's
That's fake.
No.
Never lie? Why would it? What are we talking about?
All right.
These are terrible. Also, you're gonna have to put these
I'm gonna
in.
kill you, Ray Romano. That one's kind of tight because that looks real, and it's in like Times New Roman. That one's fun.
So what'd you say yours was for 2 weeks? For the
2
face?
weeks.
tattoo?
Yeah. I'd need at least $10,000,
Okay.
and that's a
That's
lot.
not-
I know that's a lot.
You made it sound like you were gonna go cheap on this one, dude. What is
well,
that?
because
bullshit?
I liked that he made it seem fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he did it for fun. His little $5,000. That's fun.
Well, that's half.
Well, and he did a month. So
would
are
be
you
fine
doing
for a
2
month.
weeks, 2,500?
Yeah, 2 weeks would be nothing.
Josh, I have a lot of money.
I'm just now connecting to a little bit of money where 2,500 is like.
I know you have a lot of money,
Not a
but for
crazy amount.
$5,000 to do a temporary tattoo for a month, I mean, that'd be worth it.
A month.
Yeah.
No, I was again going to like couple weeks, $10,000.
Yeah. Well, you're the one that made it sound like you were going to go cheaper. That's the only reason I brought it up. I didn't know
What's
you were going
yours,
to be a
you
big
tough guy?
fucking. I said it.
What?
10 grand.
Yeah.
Everyone's staying around. I would do it for 5. It would just be fun, and it would be a huge thing.
We're doing it
bet.
as a Christian.
Listen, I'm broke and I'll do it for free.
Well, pick a better price than free, dude, because I feel bad just having
I got
to do it
5
for
on
free.
his then.
Yeah, $10.
All right, sure. Pay for the thing. How
It's
about
gonna
that?
be awesome. We're
Oh,
definitely
God.
doing
All right.
it.
How much to go?
He's gonna get like street cred. People are gonna think he's badass.
It's gonna be. Well, I don't know.
It's gonna
tire.
change. It's gonna change his life. He's
Don't
gonna,
fuck with that guy. He's got a
Well, it's
tire
not a
over his
tire.
face.
It's kanji. It's
the Chinese
it's the
shit.
symbols. Yeah,
How
because that's
much-
what his was. His wasn't a tire.
It
It looked like a tire, though, dude.
It's like a
It did,
BMX
yeah.
thing ran
Looked
over
like
the
God,
fucking
It
man.
looked like a tire mark.
Like you got hammered at the golf course, and some guy just ran over him.
Some drunk driver hit Prince Albert from WWE. You didn't see it?
What was that sentence you just
How
said?
how much to go goth for 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, this is a hilarious one.
$500. I mean, I don't even know. As long as like the outfits are given to me,
Yeah.
You're not picking out your
Oh,
own
I'll
goth.
definitely give you $500.
You're not picking out your own.
Lock it in. I'll pay it.
You're not picking out your own goth
Well,
outfits.
not only will we go shopping,
Yeah, dude.
but I am definitely going to give him $500
Bro,
to do this.
hot topic.
Yeah. It'll be
I
great.
can't
yeah, I'll
wait.
just come out looking like the Crow and
Yeah.
just doing
And
jokes
everyone's
about
like,
cats.
what happened to him?
Bro, also
My
that.
dad died. My dad was mean to me.
How much fun is it going to be?
Finally being the guy I've always wanted to be. And like, this is the guy you wanted to be?
It's $500.
How-
How are they giving you that?
How much fun is it going to be to go watch him do a comedy set
Oh.
to dress like
Just
God?
not address it. Just like a horrible comedian. Not address the biggest thing in the world.
Dude, it's amazing.
Okay, how much
Lock
for
it
you
in.
to go goth?
Dude. I wouldn't do it.
No,
There's no price.
5,000.
It'd have to be way high.
All right, I got one for you. How much to just do blue hair?
Oh, okay. But I guess it gets to be my hairstyle.
Yeah, your hair, but it's blue.
Ugh. 'Cause
I know
again, we're
how
looking
much-
pretty high.
I know how much you love blue-haired people.
These fucking people, yeah.
Can't wear a hat
Would it
either.
be the sides too and all that?
No, you could just do the.
You know what would be worse is how much to get a blue beard.
Yeah,
Blue
That's
beard.
far more like
It's
embarrassing.
right there.
You look
Also,
like-
you don't see it much.
No, you don't. You're like, why are people being really weird to me everywhere I go? And people are like, are you going to the game? You're like, what game? Don't worry about it, dude.
No, I just
Your
love
coffee's
blue.
$7.
Yeah, exactly. God, I would hate it so much.
yeah, I know.
And hair, it's like, it takes so long.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask you like easy stuff. dude.
I know. I'm
How much to
buying
shave your beard?
some time to think about it. $20,000.
To have blue hair?
Yeah, I hate
That's
it.
insane.
I hate
dude.
it.
All right.
How much for you to have blue hair?
I mean, I would do it for a month,
Yep.
dude. $5,000 easy.
$5,000's pretty high.
I mean, you're just doing coloring, blue coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But everyone would be like, "What's with the blue hair?"
I got $10,000. Dinner's on me, boys. We're going to Portillo's.
Blue hair, Josh. What about you to have blue hair and blue beard, like you said?
The blue beard would be crazy, but
Basically, you'd look like the Irish guy, but not.
yeah. It's like a sad leprechaun.
Be blue.
Not much. Someone paid for it to happen.
Okay.
To happen.
1,000, 2,000,
Okay.
$1,000 maybe.
Now we're
I'm not really
talking.
tripping about it. I had colored hair growing up. I was big into punk music, so I've had like
Oh, so we're like kind of in your alley, dude. With
yeah,
the-
I've had blue, orange, blonde. I used to
All
have
right.
some fucked up haircuts.
How much to stand in a batter's box and get hit by a fastball from a major league pitcher? You got all the gear. You got the helmet. You got the.
I have a little funny story about this real quick. So I was pretty good at football, and I was like rude to my coaches, you know, because I was a kid. And one of the coaches who I was the rudest to, and it was the head baseball coach. And one year I wanted to be the head baseball coach, and he spent 25 minutes teaching everyone else how to take a fastball. by just
Interesting.
beaming me over and over again.
How?
was
What was the
Hernandez.
strategy? Like, what was he
He's
trying
like,
to
what
teach
you guys want to do is you're gonna Steve lean into this, whack, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so you see, you didn't take it right. We're gonna do it again. Steve back in the buck.
Oh my
It was
god.
so fucked up. My back was so fucked up.
How hard do you think he was throwing?
Not.
Not a pro.
50,
Not like-
60?
Yeah, probably.
But that's still hard. It would
Yeah,
hurt.
it's still
Oh, it
hurt.
would suck like a yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get lined up with like balls or anything, but or like bruises, but it was like it was humiliating.
Yeah. I also like that he thinks that there's some sort of strategy.
Yeah, like a
to it.
lesson.
No, I think he just wanted to hit me
Yeah.
because he didn't like me.
Oh no, turn like this. Like what is? There's no.
Use your face more.
Yeah,
Use
yeah,
your
yeah.
face.
Like he's
Keep
teaching
your
a beautiful
eye
lesson.
on it.
Keep your mouth on the ball.
Why are you crying?
I knew he was a pussy. What? Well, no, I didn't say pussy. I said step in the lunchbox. I mean, can I be a knuckleball guy? Like, can I get Tim Wakefield?
Nah, we only know Kyle Freeland and Dylan Cease and just Joe Musgroves.
So they throw about 90.
Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. Because go to those batting cages.
I'll do $1,000
People won't even get in.
$1,000?
That's
That's insane.
Because people won't even get in the 70 cage sometimes. Like, oh, that's too fast. You're like, now imagine 20 miles an hour faster than that coming at your body.
I mean, the worst, just the buildup is going to be the anxiety to getting ready to get hit. That's going to suck.
Yeah, I'll just have like blindfolds, and I'm just hearing. And I just gotta walk into it.
We're here for the pitch.
Yeah. This is the guy you're gonna hit in the pitch. I have a blindfold.
You're
on.
like a horse with the blinders on.
I got all the Terminator gear that like the 45-year-old DHs will have.
Like Barry Bonds.
Yeah, like Barry Bonds. I got a wall thing here. I got my hat, and then you just hit me one time. Oh, you'd break every bone in my body.
Oh, brutal. Let's talk about. You had one that you were talking about with Ohtani. Let's bring that one up from last episode.
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani's translator is facing prison time.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, wow, that's quite a commitment to do jail time. But you think, like, well, how much would it be worth to you to go to jail, right? Jail, that's already scary as hell. But for an amount of time, let's do a year. How long would you go to prison for a year for?
Well, I remember we're talking to you guys before this about it. It was a federal prison, and he's for a white-collar crime. So if I'm going to, like, one of those for 1 year to be in jail?
I don't think that the white-collar crime prisons that's not a thing.
Yeah, federals are better when you do white-collar crimes. Yeah, you got state ones, way worse, and you go to local jail. Jail's fucked up.
Yeah.
Then the state prison is far worse. That's where you go, like, murder and stuff like that if it's local. Unless you did it over money stuff, that's a federal crime. So you go to federal things. So there's more people, like, bad bankers and shit in that. And then if you killed someone over state lines, or you did like human trafficking over state lines or stuff like that, or over state lines, then you go to federal. So federal's a lot easier.
So they don't put the guy who does the Ponzi scheme in the same jail as somebody that killed somebody.
Crime. Yeah, he could be if that guy killed people in Nevada and he killed people in California and he killed people.
I know a guy who was just doing he was screwing people over like on legal stuff, right? And he got put in with like real dangerous people.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be dangerous people there, but the federal one's also nicer than state ones.
Okay.
Nicer prison.
So a nice federal prison for a year. Take the fall for your boy.
So what, $1 million gets you $50,000 a year just in interest? So I think I could do a year for $5 million, and then I get $250,000 for the rest of my life in interest off that.
$1 million.
I think I said 5.
Oh, $5
million. I was gonna say like 10 or 20 million to take the fall for a year and go to prison.
You could
insane.
pay me $100 million.
Oh, I would do it.
And then you wouldn't have to pay me because I wouldn't make it.
I'd do $100,000.
God, we gotta get you guys. He's an unpaid intern, isn't he? This man's getting face tattoos for free, going to prison free. Now you got a Ponzi,
bro.
Dude, if I'm ever drunk driving, I'm just gonna call you up to pick me up, and if I get in trouble, you can go to jail for me.
That's so wild.
$100,000 is wild.
A year of your life.
It's just a year.
Oh my god!
But I don't think Ippy's only going away for a year. I think he's going away for like 10 years.
I know. I think it's gonna be a long time.
You always end up getting out earlier, time served.
Yeah, everyone gets out earlier, but like even like I just.
But he's probably also not only getting $1 million. He's probably getting like 10, 15, maybe 20.
Yeah, if he took the fall, he's gonna get a lot. He's gonna get that portion of that $700 million contract. So
probably 50 then. I mean, if you here's one. You just made $700 million.
Okay.
How much would you pay your boy to take the fall for you?
I mean, $70 million. $50 million.
I would do more than that.
I'd give him as much as he needs, you know.
I'd probably like 300, 400.
Yeah.
Well, considering if he ratted me out, I'm fucked, and I'm not going to jail.
There's really not a difference between $100 million and $300 million. Like, you know, so you can just say how much you need. Because I like the fact that you went to jail for me, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I would give him $650 million. So that I didn't have to do it, and I got 50, and then that'd be sick.
That's crazy. I get like nervous just thinking about it. Like jail.
Jail
was terrible. I've heard about my buddy used to work at the L.A. County. He said that shit's terrible.
How much to just work at a jail for a year.
My girl worked at a jail. She was a nurse. She liked it a lot because people had no power. She says it's worse working at Cedars because you have to deal with people's family.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, because like I just watched this documentary about like a woman who worked in the jail for like 17 years.
Oh, yeah.
And then she like helped one of the prisoners escape, and they were like in love.
But she was very ugly, so
Yeah, she was gross.
and she was getting dicked down by a guy who was like 7'2".
Yeah,
So I mean, makes sense to me.
it makes sense to me too. But in my mind, I was going, when I was watching it, one thing I thought about was like, being in prison is obviously terrible. It's the worst place you can go to that I can think of. But you did something to get in there, right?
Yeah.
Things didn't go great. She's choosing to go there every day because she works there. Like, she has to go to prison every day and like deal with prison people and deal with prison food and deal with prison smells. And I was going, man, that'd be the worst job. Sure, you're getting paid and you're not in the jail, but you are in the jail.
Yeah.
And I was like, how much to work at a jail for a year?
Well, it depends your personality. I got a buddy who works at San Quentin where he's like working with like all the badass motherfuckers. But as a kid, I would go, this guy loves having power over people.
Yeah, I
And
feel
that
like
was
that's
kind
the
of
thing.
his whole thing. Our whole life was, you know, him. He was like an older brother. He was huge. He's cool now, but he was kind of a terror when I was younger. And so for me, it makes. We'd all be hanging out, and he would just come in the room and beat us, all four of us up, and then we'd leave.
We had a lot of that where I grew up.
Yeah, and those guys, you're like, you're fit to be a cop or a fucking jail guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just kind of how.
I would be like mortified just to walk from the bus stop to my house. I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder if Brad's gonna be there. You know, like that's a thing you just had to think of. You know, like
Yeah, my buddy's house was the only place we could smoke weed at. So it was like, I could not smoke weed and I don't get beat up, or I could go smoke weed and I get beat up
Maybe.
maybe 3 times.
gotta risk it. Yeah,
Like, let's get some
I'm gonna
good
roll
weed.
the
I'm gonna do
dice.
it. I'm gonna do it.
That's so funny, dude. What? How much to run a marathon?
Well, I could walk it, so it wouldn't be that hard. But I still don't think I could walk.
Oh, yeah,
26
you said
miles.
your knees.
I have really fucked up legs.
Okay.
what happened? What's wrong with your legs?
I tore my ACL, my MCL, and my meniscus in this. I have a tumor in here that's bigger than a golf ball. I have another tumor in here that's in between the meniscus and the bones, so that when it gets clogged, the tumor gets stuck in between the bones. I can't walk. I've got gout, and I have psoriatic arthritis.
Good God.
Okay.
I thought Adam Devine had shit legs,
No.
but you win.
Yeah, mine are real bad. And I wasn't walking the last 2 days. It was just,
That's tough for comedy.
Okay, so you're not gonna do a marathon.
I can't do a match. But if it was a shit ton of money, you know.
What if you were in that
$1,000,000
wheelchair and I push you like that old man?
No,
You know
nothing,
that guy?
For nothing.
You know the guy that's like a hero? He's got his
Yeah,
son
but
in the
then you
little...
gotta do the
Yeah, then
marathon.
I guess you're my Otani
Yeah.
friend. I'm like, how much you want me to split this with you?
We'd have the slow motion. Everybody
Yeah.
like, man, they really love each other. Look at him. He's got him.
And then we're just counting down 5
And you're
million.
like, it was easy for me.
Yeah. No, I might run it back. Anyone want to hit it back? I left my car on the other side of the.
I thought it was great. I was
Yeah.
drinking the whole
Yeah.
time.
All right, how much to rollerblade a 5K then?
That's worse. That's harder on the knees.
Is it?
Rollerblading?
No, it should be easier.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier. Or like
You just
skateboard or
glide,
something.
yeah.
Was
I
what
mean,
I
just
know. I don't
physically, I don't know if I could do it, but I
Yeah.
would try. You know, 5K. That's not. What's that? 3 miles?
Yeah, it's nothing.
I ran a 5K
200
with
bucks?
no training or anything. I just did it.
What'd you say?
$200.
$200, bro.
Skate. If I could skateboard or do that for, it's like 3 miles. I think of 5K.
Yeah, we'll both pay. I'll pay $200 or $200, no problem, to see you rollerblade a 5K.
Yeah, I could do that.
All right.
I mean, I
lock
think
it
the
in.
embarrassing thing would be showing up to the 5K
Yeah, dude,
in
that's-
rollerblades.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I'm like, am I at the wrong place? This isn't for bladers.
Oh, no one else is blading?
You boys don't know. Try
Just
and catch me,
confident.
and then I'm
Yeah.
also terrible at rollerblading.
They're all like, no,
Dude,
we're
he's
not.
so funny,
That'd be
bro.
amazing, dude.
We sign him up for a 5K.
Ariel bladed
Turkey
with him.
trot.
You gotta go.
Steve,
Yeah, the
you got
turkey
1 year to
trot.
train for
Yeah.
5K.
Ariel bladed with him for free.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so funny. Let's see. We got time for a couple more. How much to be homeless for a week? Just go out,
Another
Not
one.
camping. I have to be in a city.
not
Yeah.
camping. You gotta go out.
Urban homeless.
Well, it would also depend on the cities. You know, what time of year? LA.
LA.
I've always thought, you know, if things go wrong, I could easily do heroin on Venice Beach. Like, that's not that far.
Have you done heroin before?
I've done a lot of opiates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're pretty fun. and I've never done them at the beach. So that's right there. If you're telling me I get like, I get to go to
You gotta
REI?
seeing the positives.
Yeah. When I see a homeless guy, I don't go disgusting. I go, I could be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take your number, see how this goes.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could go to REI, get set up, and I like in Venice.
These new homeless, they got a setup.
Yeah, they got a setup. I saw a dude had his feet up and was playing fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah. I saw one in Seattle that I walked by, and I know that this isn't all homeless people, but we walked by one dude, and his setup was legit. Like, he had, like, a perfect square, like, not a mattress, but, like, a square pad.
Yeah.
And then it had the cover, and then he had, like, a little table. With all, and I was like, this guy is comfortable.
Well, yeah, there's definitely a difference between, like, you know, people that are, like, lazy and drug addicts that became homeless, and then just, like, there's just crazy people wandering around.
I think I was a 1%er of the homeless.
Yeah, he was. He was
Yeah.
like, cause he's kind of a lazy guy. He was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But then, like, he's like the homeless guy screaming outside my fucking apartment all the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nightmare.
The
But,
guy biting the stop signs.
yeah. I don't know about that guy. I don't know if he can get a job. But maybe the
He's
guy
going, put my
playing,
number in here, and so he hands you a rock. You're like, how do I?
maybe the guy playing 2K on his couch in an alley, he could probably get a job. But, yeah, I would.
I mean, for a week, we're not gonna give you anything, bro. You're not like you gotta.
I don't get
we're
I
not
don't get
giving you a
tent.
tent. Like,
We just let him free.
yeah, dude, we're gonna let you out. You just go out here and you're homeless for a week.
1 week?
1 week.
Can I still do comedy?
Yeah.
I'm just like Eric Myers just showing up.
Yeah.
Hammered.
Oh man.
Maybe I
Rest
could take
in
that much.
peace.
All right, RP. He used to come out with a lot of twigs in his hair.
Yeah, he did,
yeah.
dude. That
But
guy-
he was
One
great.
time
He
I
was
went
very
to a girl's apartment, and Eric was just sleeping in like the kitchen nook of the. And I said, "What is?" She goes, "Oh, he's staying here."
Yeah.
I go, "You could let him go on the couch or something. Why is he sleeping on the kitchen floor?"
He probably-
We can take that out. I don't even want to disparage him. I don't know if you have that editing capabilities.
Oh, he does.
Let's do a month's rent, so like 3,000.
Okay.
3,000 to be homeless
That's
for
cheap.
a week.
I don't even know if I could do it. Like, if I have the resources in myself to do it.
I know that I would panic and.
Do I get a
give
car?
up
Can I sleep in my car?
Oh,
We're
no,
talking
that's
like
not
LA
homeless.
open micer homeless, or we're talking about abject poverty
'Cause
guy.
sleeping in your
streets?
car isn't. Yeah, no.
I feel like
not-
that's cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating.
Because if you have a car, then you're going to use it all day. You'll be like, just sitting in your car.
You just go to Malibu.
You'll be on your phone. Yeah. You're smoking a joint and going, I don't think he's taking this serious.
Even on the internet, I'm just on my phone, just having a great time, just in
Park in front of
Malibu.
Starbucks.
You're
This
just
guy
at the beach in your
using
car.
their Wi-Fi and shit.
I'll be working out at the gym a lot. That shit's open, so
Yeah.
I just come back jacked.
getting showers and shit.
Yeah, for a week.
When I lived in my car, like I spent all day just looking for places I could be without getting in
Yes,
trouble.
And be safe.
Yeah, and so it wasn't like fun to watch or anything. It'd just be like, yeah, like you said, I was at the gym, not even working out, just using the shower.
Wi-Fi at the gym.
Yeah, just
Yeah, this isn't one that would be like fun to see or anything, but it's just like, could you do it?
Honestly, it's not a
I
bad
couldn't.
game show idea.
Yeah.
can you
Kind
be
of like
homeless?
kind of like Naked and Afraid, but can you be homeless?
In LA, like
Yeah.
in a
Homeless
city
and afraid.
for
Yeah.
a week, and you get like
The problem with the game show is the liability of making sure that person stays safe.
and then people are
Well, and
up in
also
arms
like
that you're,
imagine
making a
the
joke out of
relationships
people,
he'll make. You know, he's gonna meet all these other homeless guys.
Yeah, it might.
He's like, this is Sad Boy. This is Tink Tink. I'll be friends for the rest of my life.
It'd also be like it's like undercover homeless. You know, like undercover
Yeah.
boss.
Yeah.
Hey guys, turns out I'm not homeless. And they're
He's
like,
perfectly
what?
clean.
You tricked us. You've had a home this whole time.
Thanks, guys. I'm gone.
This show's budget is very low.
You're smoking crystal. Thanks, everybody. I want to tell you I'm not actually homeless.
The problem is we do this, we pay you the money for a week, and you just can't get over that lifestyle.
I just
and
love it.
That's just be who you are
Yeah,
now.
now you're just a rich homeless guy.
You guys haven't seen the stars. Yeah, I would probably have a couple grand for
Okay.
a week. Maybe 3 or maybe up it to like 4. I could do that for a week. I could.
For 1 week. I wouldn't last a night. One
Also,
night.
what time of year?
I'd be so
Why would you go to
traumatized.
Venice? I would
I'd
just
be,
go to Venice.
there's a lot of homeless in Venice, but now you're gonna sleep with those homeless. You know, they're gonna like try and steal your shit or fuck with you.
I just don't know how I would sleep.
Yeah, you're not good at
I don't
sleeping in a
sleep
bed.
with people around. Like, I don't, I don't
All
know.
the other homeless would kill you because you snore too loud.
Well, I think that's
They
when
go,
drugs.
Hey,
Yes,
can we
that
edit
guy.
that out?
I think that's when drugs come into being homeless. You know, like being
Yeah.
homeless epically sucks. But if you go to sleep on heroin, it's not as bad. If you're up for 5 days,
Oh,
on
yeah.
methamphetamines,
When you got
it's not
nothing
as
to
bad.
lose,
we got
sleeping
nothing
is
left.
easy.
Yeah. It's like did I sleep? No, but I passed out for
I've made my life so cushy that like the idea, one night I'd be like, you'd be like, what time? I'd be like, what time is it? It's like 3 a.m. I'm already panicking first night. Like,
So you need to leave the McDonald's. We're closing.
I'd be
Where's
so
the safe
afraid.
space?
Yeah, you should have seen me in jail. Like when I went to jail, like there couldn't have been a bigger pussy. Like I was literally like, "God, you got to get me out of here." Like I went to the lady, go, "Can you please give me my own cell?" Like that. Like I'm not cut from the same cloth as these people. Like I just literally.
Everyone's around you like, we can hear you.
Dude, yeah.
They're animals.
So,
Like, what? I just got a DUI. I'm not a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
People are going to kill me. I just wanna see
We're
my
all in-
family.
just
I
like
just want to
that.
see my family,
It
dog.
was just like that. I was like, I can't be trusted in here. These people can't be trusted.
And they're all like, we're all in here for DUI
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
dude.
You're in
Like,
the drunk
they
tank.
did the same thing
These are
you did, and
animals.
I go, yeah, but look at them.
They have no prospects in
They're
life.
different than
I'm a
me.
banker.
I will say you go into jail, like one guy has no shoes. You're like, what the fuck
Dude, it
happened
was me
in
and a
here?
bunch of homeless guys tweaking out. It was terrible.
All right, so we got those prices.
Nothing to be proud of.
How much to listen to Taylor Swift only for a week?
Oh, I could do that for $100.
Not that hard. My girl's obsessed with Ariana Grande, so I've been listening to fucking Wicked nonstop for about a week. So
That's a lot.
What's going on with this Wicked press tour? Can we talk about this?
You're just how weird they are talking to each other all the time.
Yeah, like, oh my God. Like,
What
no,
is
but
she gonna
you're
float
so
away? Get
strong.
your hands off the woman.
You're so strong.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
know.
Yeah.
Oh my
And they're
God.
like crying and everyone.
Dude, they suck.
It's like a weird agenda, man.
Also, are
It's
they not
weird.
feeding the actresses?
I mean,
Both of those women have lost like 40 pounds since
They're
working
gaunt,
on
to say the
Wicked.
least.
I
I mean, I would say the green. I did see it with my girl. Ariana Grande was kind of irritating, which I'm kind of a fan.
I used to
I've heard
love
so much.
her too.
I like her a lot.
Yeah,
but-
I'm kind of a fan of hers. Well, not a fan, but I'm okay with my girl playing it all the time. But that green chick, she was incredible.
Oh, like really talented?
Yeah, it wasn't for me. Like the whole time I'm
course.
watching it, you know,
Yeah.
like this is not for me, and
Yeah.
I don't care. But that green chick was crazy.
Have you
Crazy.
have you
Right.
seen the Wicked on Broadway or any of the plays or anything? Because it's really good.
I
I'm
like
curious.
Wicked on Broadway, but it's tough whenever they try to translate that into
Into the
like
movies, yeah.
film or screen.
Well, it's 3 hours long. That was tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why are we doing
Part
that?
1.
Oh.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The history of the old.
Well, the press tour that they're doing, everyone should watch it. Just Google like Wicked press tour. There's not just one clip. There are multiple clips. Like I can find at least 5 or 6. I'm gonna make like a little reaction video to it because it's so cringy and so bad. But they're basically doing anti-press. Like it's so uncomfortable on the press part that you don't know. I don't want to see the movie, and like I probably would have liked it. I liked Wicked the play.
Then you'll probably like
that
it.
actress. If she's that talented, then I'm on her side, and I love Ariana Grande. Like there's no reason for me to not want to see it, other than those videos that keep coming out of like.
Do you think they're doing it for negative attention to? That's the press.
Maybe. I mean, they are actors and they're talented actors.
So weird.
Because it's so uncomfortable. They're dressed like crazy people. Like they look like some woke baristas. Yeah. And then the person, she's like, this like gay lady. She's for like Queer Times or something. She's like, what you guys made, it made people feel like they could be themselves. And then she goes, I didn't know that was happening. Yeah. And she goes, well, I've seen it. I've seen a couple people feel that way. She goes,
Starts crying.
that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And then Ariana grabs her hand, and she's like, that's happening? And even the interviewer's like, I mean, I've seen a couple people, and then they just start, they all start,
speech thing.
yeah, they all start weeping. It's like, oh, I didn't know that was happening? Like, what are you talking about?
I was just trying to give you a compliment. That's
Dude,
it.
they look like crazy people.
Yeah, I've
And
seen a couple.
Yeah, it's like anti-press.
It's turned me off from it. All right, we got time for one last one. I think this will be a good one with you. How much to go up on stage and be
I got one too after
silent for 3 minutes?
$500, maybe.
Lock it in.
And
3 minutes of silence is so long.
I'll go to the store tonight. I'll do Fallouts, and I'll do it for 3 minutes.
Well, the store lately has had shitty comedy up on stage anyways.
I don't think so. I think they're great, but that's just me. I think they're better than ever. The top of the lineup and the bottom lineup are better than they've ever
Better
been.
than
I mean, they
ever.
got rid of a lot of bad people,
Yes.
but all the famous people probably left. I would stop there and I would do it for $500. Yeah.
$500.
3 minutes silent.
That's so
Question
long.
would be my question for you would be how much money to stop doing comedy?
I mean, fucking.
People will give a lot of money to get him to stop doing comedy.
Because I got about $200 in my pocket right now, Joe.
Fucking $100,000, dude.
No, you
Never a
wouldn't.
grand. I wouldn't do it for $100,000. Well, also,
How much for you to stop doing comedy?
I think it'd have to up there like 10 million, maybe.
10 million though.
Yeah.
But then what would you do with all your time and money? I'd want to do stand-up.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's just my favorite thing, and it's the way I make money. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't really know. What
So there's
else
no
I do.
price to get you guys to fucking stop.
There's a show that Adam Ray was on. He was just on one episode, but it's about a female comic. She's really successful, but she's like getting into her late years. I don't know what it's. Does anyone know?
Oh,
that
shit.
show?
Hacks.
Yeah.
And there's a comic who's like this cocky guy. It's played by Adam Ray, and he's like a sexist comic, and he brings her to the stage.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
And she goes, "I'll give you $1 million to never do stand-up again." And he was like, "Huh?" And then she's like, "Yeah, no podcast, no anything. You just get out of the business." And he's like, "Okay." And then she gives him $1 million. I remember watching that and I go, "Dude, there's no amount they could give me. It's my favorite thing in the world."
No, I mean 10 million, I might do it,
10
but
million.
I don't want to.
You do it at first.
Yeah,
And then after like a few months of fucking around and having fun and traveling, you'd go, I don't know.
like this sucks. I'm just on a boat.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't suck, but you'd just be like, now I want to do stand-up.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
But for $10 million, dude.
No.
I mean, I know you guys. That's what your living is, comedy.
Yeah.
But it's like
'Cause what would I do with myself?
for $10 million, you'd have to
Maybe
figure
start
something
playing
else out.
sports? I'm old. Like,
I'm
I'm
going
not,
back to the league.
what am I gonna?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just spin out. I would just become like a drunk.
You're like, can I
Like, ruin my life.
podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would just ruin my life.
Also, there's nothing worse than having no meaning or purpose when you're rich.
Yeah.
Good point.
Like, at least when you're poor, your meaning is like, I've got to fucking get some money. You know, like that becomes your motivator. But when you're really rich and you have no meaning, you just go, fuck it. Let's get hookers. Let's get drugs.
Yeah, it's like that guy. You remember that website Zappos, the shoes
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
There's like a dude who like owned it, who like just had so much money, kind of just went crazy, and he was like, I think doing whippets in a little box, and they lit it on fire and it blew him up.
Oh, my God.
And that's because he had nothing else to do.
Hear that? You better be safe about your whippets, Christian.
You're a Galaxy Gas guy.
No,
Oh, okay.
only weed.
Oh, okay.
He seemed like a whippets guy.
So you love comedy so much, there's no number
There's
that
no
could get
amount.
you to quit.
I actually use this as an example very often, kind of corny, but it's true, is that if someone said, hey, we found out how much comedians are making, you don't get paid anymore to do comedy, I would still go do comedy that night. I would do comedy every night.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if someone put $200 million in my bank account and said, all right, you're whatever, I would still go do comedy that night. Like, comedy's what I want to do
Yeah, makes
all
sense.
the time. Whether they give me $0, they give me millions of dollars, I just want to do comedy.
Huh.
What you said 10 mil?
For $10 million, but that's just I don't do it for a living yet. So it's
Yeah.
like $10 million. I'll just
Hey,
go
you said $100,000.
no. You said 100 grand
Oh, did I?
for everything so far.
Well, 100 is enough to where I'm like,
You just said you do everything we've asked you for 100 grand, dude.
He really wants 100 grand. He's visualizing.
I gotta be honest, dude. I'm in some debt right now. They're coming after me. These goddamn fronts. I didn't know we're so close to these fronts. The
There's a
goddamn
lot of
Persian
fronts.
mafia.
The
is trying to
Valley
kill me.
loves a front.
Yeah.
He's got a face tattoo. He's gonna bomb for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be homeless.
We always joke that Mr. Beast could just ruin everyone's life on our podcast. It would be so easy for him to
Balloons
just
come
be like,
down,
what do we
and
need?
then
No
autistic
eyebrows?
people walk
That's all right. Check that off. What is this? He gets hit by a pitcher. And
Yeah, the eyebrows aren't work right now because of Wicked. You know, like I'm just a huge fan of the Green Lady.
yeah.
How much would you do an eyebrow for? Shave
Just
it.
one eyebrow.
Just one. Dude, what could you imagine with the glasses on too? Just wearing only one eyebrow.
And the
dude?
blue beard. You're like, Steve's not doing well. And goth. You guys are out like 40 grand, man. I get it. Just ruined my life. I don't know.
One eyebrow.
One eyebrow. 3-4 grand.
It's pretty high. It's too high.
The eyebrow one's tough.
Yeah.
It's so unknown. We don't like that. We've gotten bad information. The internet doesn't have good information on how long it takes to grow back. It's like a couple weeks to 40 weeks. Like there's just nobody. Like I think
Yeah, I just
everyone's
put on like
different.
the Mexican girl.
Oh yeah, terrible.
That'd be great.
The ones from like 2016.
Too
and girls
high.
would like block them in, and they're like straight.
It's too
All right,
funny.
where can people find you? Where can people see
Follow
you
me on the
doing
internet
comedy?
at Scuba Steve Fury. I'll be at the Sacramento Punchline December 19th through the 21st or 18th through 20th. Check me out.
Nice.
December.
Beautiful.
Deuces.
Can people see you at the store?
Yeah, go to Comedy Store or Improv. Just look at my stuff. I perform everywhere in the city, other than Laugh Factory.
Nice. Go to jeffdow.com. You can find all my dates. I got a lot of shit coming out. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to be everywhere. So just go to jeffdye.com. Check out all those tour dates. Come see me live.
Josh Nelson Comedy. You can see me in San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you come with me to Sacramento area, to
Sacramento,
Rancho
yeah.
Murrieta. And then after
casino?
that, no, it's this great kind of like horse
Resort.
area. It's like a resort. But then the next night we're doing
Punchline.
Punchline
Cool.
on Sunday.
So I'll be there.
Just check it out. We love you.
Deuces.
Peace.